Hi, this is Fiona the fret slotting machine. We all know that guitars have frets in the fingerboard. They need to be very accurately positioned, and it's done by hammering or pressing the fret wire into a slot. The slot is very accurately machined, but it also needs to be exactly the right size to accept the fret wire. And this is my latest toy to do exactly that job. The idea is that I have a saw blade and a motor, and I can bring that saw across the fingerboard and then lower it into the wood and push it back. I can adjust the depth of cut with the nut there, and I can move it from one position to another on an index jig plate. Every time I do that, I'll take a cut. And if I want to, I can compensate any one particular fret by a certain amount using feeler gauges. Put that in there, clamp that up, and that will move that particular slot up by a pre-calculated amount. And when I've done that fret, I can take it out again and go back to the original scale length, working my way up until I've finished. I can also stop it at intermediate points with a separate clamp, so I can cut any scale length I want. There are two basic scale lengths here. This is a 648mm, so the 25.5 inches. That's a jig plate for 629mm, 24 3/4 inches. And I can have any number of different jig plates. I can also, if I wish, unlock those two bolts and turn this to an angle to cut fret slots at an angle, a multi-scale fan fret fingerboard. Although I haven't yet worked out how to do the calculations. It's simple to work. I can change the saw blade to any of a number of saw blades, different widths. Different fret wires need different widths of cut. Different fingerboards need different widths of cut. Rosewood is better with a tighter slot than ebony. And it's quite important. If you put them in too tight, the neck will fold backwards and you won't be able to straighten it up with a truss rod or string tension. So it's very important these slots are the right depth, the right width and the right spacing. And here we are, my new toy. First of all, we start off by clamping a fingerboard in onto the bed. Start off at 0, and I'll put some, I want the 0 fret to be just half a mil further up. And the rest are back to standard scale.